What's up, y'all? Raj back again. And had a good day at work. Y'all saw the video from last night. That's what it was. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. I got that. That was handled. That was taken care of. Everything is good with that. All right, now let's move on. Today there was something that I want to pick up and smell good. And I kind of knew what it was. In fact, what did I do with the sample? I had actually bought a sample from a place called Lucky Sense. Now, as y'all can see, these are samples. These are samples depending on who makes the juice. Cost me anywhere from $4 to $7. Now, this is actually another sample. Let me show you the sample I'm talking about. These samples come from Lucky Sense. Now, this sample is actually Parfums MDCI. This is called Invasion Barbare. This is a real popular niche fragrance for a lot of brothers. It smells like a barbershop. But then in the beginning, then all of a sudden it calms down and it gets away from the barbershop smell, but it smells really good and fresh. And this is made by Parfums MDCI. And again, this is not anything you'll find in a store. So what we as guys who collect, we have to get these samples, and we'll pay $4 or $5 for these samples just to get an idea what they smell like, because you can't just go out and spend $200 on a bottle and not know what it smells like and how it reacts to your skin. So you have to buy these, and there we have my other samplers. This comes from a company called Guerlain, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the Established Cognac 66. This sample cost me $12. And I only say this before I start what I'm really going to get into with you guys. Because if people are going to be acting funny, well, I ain't going to say acting funny. I'm just going to say puzzled or whatever. When I sell them another type of sample. Alright, so this sample cost me $12. This bottle costs about $250 from Guerlain. Established Cognac 66. I'm exposing you to the same type of fragrances. This is Guerlain Extreme, otherwise called Lidge. This is a 5 mil. This is a 0.7. Okay, this is a 0.7. I had to buy this for $12. $12 for this. I have to sell this for $10. But I would hear somebody say, well, man, that's all $10 for that? Not my man Kev. Kev understand what it is. If I was selling Calvin Klein in this 5 mil for $12, then it would be robbery. In fact, I wouldn't even put Calvin Klein or the other ones in here, Aqua di Gio, whatever. I always mention them too. The only two I really deal with, because the only two I really see every time I go in Macy's. I wouldn't even waste that in this. These 5 mil vials are for your more popular, more expensive colognes. If I had bought this in a 5 mil, this would cost me $60. This cost me $12 just to smell it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3 mil, and this is Mandorlo di Sicilia. Once again, you're not, unless you go to Neiman's and check this out. It's not in your regular stores. It's not in your department stores. Mandorlo di Sicilia by Acqua di Parma. Okay? This I have to charge $5 to $7 for. It all depends. I think it's $5 for this. This Guerlain Extreme, this is $10. Now, if I pop in Bond Number 9 New Harlem, this becomes $12. If I pop in Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille, this becomes $20. $12. Okay? Alright, just trying to explain it to y'all so you can pass it along for people who are sitting still purchasing from me. And if you don't, that's cool too. Not everybody down. Some people just say down because they just don't want to be down because they see them doing something. But that's cool, because I don't care about that silliness. That's whatever it is. But the brothers who support me, y'all know what that is too, and I ain't never let you down yet. I give you great deals, great products, and even gave you extra bonuses for you to try out for next time. Okay? That's what I do. That's how Raj does his samples. Well, not samples. That's how Raj does his decants. All right? 5 mil, 3 mil. Okay? These go to work tomorrow because this is my exclusive bag. As you see, it's red. It has a red piece of decoration paper in there because this is the hot meat beef. This is all my good stuff that's in here. Sahara Noir. This Sahara Noir 5 mil, I would have to sell that for $15 easy. Easy, I have to. Now, somebody would say, oh, $15 for just that? Yes, because the bottle is almost $200. When you stop it, and you don't have to spray but a little bit of that. That'll last you a whole month if you're not trying to wear it out. And you're not supposed to wear this stuff out every day. You wear that on special occasions when you really want to smell good. Or you get ready to do that yeah I mean to your man or your woman. That's when you put on this special fragrance stuff. Alright, now we're moving on. That was my topic about that. Alright, so there's my SmellGuudz called RaJuR SmellGuudz. Most of y'all know what it is. I mean, holla at your boy. So once again, I was going to check out this I had this before. It's made by Andy Tower, and it's called Air du Desert Marocain, which means the air in the desert of Morocco. And what he did was he tried to make that come out into a fragrance, and that's what they do. You know, they have an idea what they want. Like other fragrances, they have no idea. They're just putting stuff together because he knows, somebody gonna buy it. There's people actually trying to do something with the fragrance to remind you of something, to put you in an atmosphere of something. Like when I smell this, I smell like I'm in Morocco. Like when I put on Sahara Noir, I smell like I'm in the desert in Egypt somewhere. That's what it smells like to me. This is SOOOOO Desert Marocain by Andy Tower. And I was convinced I was going to buy it. It wasn't no problem. I already know. I was just a matter of where I was going to buy it from. And I found a place to buy it from and get a discount. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to grab that, holla at your boy, and get that. Because I was going to get OHH Interlude Man, which is incense based as well. But I decided to back up off that and go with this. A little bit lighter, a little bit less expensive. I'm tired of spending $250 a bottle. And then I got distracted and ended up running to a $250 bottle of Guerlain, and it was called, there's two. There's one called Tonka Imperiale, and there's one called Spirituese Vanilla Imperial. So I'm back and forth in between them two because you can't find those everywhere as well. And those things, I've seen a bottle almost empty sell for $100. The bottle is $200 full, 2.5 or 75 mil. Somebody on eBay bought a bottle that had about this much left in there, probably 10 mil, maybe 15 mil. Somebody paid $100 for that. Not only because it was just the juice that was in there, like I did with my bottle. With my OHH Jubilation 25, I spent $60. Well, actually 50, and the shipment came to 62. It only has 20 mil in there, but the bottle in the box, bang. Because you got to have that bottle. The same thing with the Spirituese and the by Guerlain and the Tonka Imperiale. So anyway, I'm still backing off that. Leave me that alone. I'm going over there for like 3 hours between some guys online. Man, should you get it? Yeah, man. Which one I get? Get Tonka Imperiale, man. I'm telling you, it's better than the Spirit Vanilla. Vanilla. Don't find out there's something to smell like, the vanilla. Tell me, man, I don't want to buy something if I already got something smell like something else. I mean, the one that smells like it, and it's not going to smell exactly like it, but it smells like it, and it's only like $39, and I'm just $250 for this bottle. But there's probably nothing to smell like Tonka, so maybe I get Tonka. So I ordered the Tonka, and all of a sudden I just got quick reservations, man. I called them back. I was like, yo, nah, cancel that. Just cancel it. Because I ain't seen anybody trying to buy a bottle of Tonka for $100 and only had this much in there. I ain't see that for Tonka, but I saw it for vanilla, so that's probably what I'll be thinking about this week, whether I'm going to pick that up. But we are going to get RaJuR, which I can show you all a picture of. It's a little blue bottle. It's just a 1.7. It's a little kind of octagonish type bottle. Very nice. And the scent is beautiful. Has frankincense in it. I'll tell you what the notes are, just in case you guys want to look it up. And it's Tauer Andy. Andy Tauer. And this, if you type that in, if you're really interested like I am, just type in desert and it'll come up you know, the name. Lier du Desert Marocain. And of course, I'm not pronouncing it right, but hey. And this is main accords for this fragrance is uh, aromatic, woody, amber. I love amber. Fresh, spicy, and green. Now, it doesn't even mention anything about incense being in here, but it smells like incense. And the reason I say it is because when I sprayed on Interlude Man, which is full of frankincense and incense, it almost had the same flavor. But it's getting most of this incense smell from the combining of the notes, and that's what's making it smell like that. In fact, I have Sahara Noir, and I'm just reading a little bit what it says here. It says, Lier du Desert Marocain was made as a lighter version to Andy's previous La Maroc pour Ale. All right, one of the most popular in the line. The fragrance is composed of spicy oriental notes inspired by the Saharan desert in the moonlight, a Moroccan night. That's what this is supposed to smell like. Now, I'm hearing about this other one that's, I guess, supposed to be heavier than this. I might be interested in getting that one, you know what I mean? But I know what this will smell like, and I had to get a sample. I had to pay for it. A 0.7 sample, a 0.7, okay? A 0.7. What I showed y'all 5 mil and 3 mil? No, a 0.7, not even a 1 mil. For $5 for me to smell this. And to apply it on my skin and see how I like it. So anyway, the top is combined of coriander, cumin, and a hit of petitgrain. The heart features, it's called rock rose and jasmine, and the base includes cedar, vetiver, and ambergris. Ambergris is actually the stuff that comes from a whale or something. I don't know what it is. It's like whale's spit or something, but it's something about the ambergris that really gives off this crazy flavor or smell when it's combined, when these perfumers are putting this stuff together. It's called ambergris. Not amber, but ambergris. And like I said, look it up if you want to. AMBERGRIS. It has nothing to do with amber, but more or less something that comes from a whale or something. I don't know. But it smells remarkable. It smells remarkable. It's different from Sahara Noir, but yet again, it's in the same family. But once again, inspired by the Saharan desert, in the moonlight, a Moroccan night. Sahara Noir, Tom Ford, he said the same thing. And he said he made his for a prince. A prince in Morocco. I think it was. I forgot what he said. But, you know, just their flavoring. All right? So anyway, so then I thought about it. Then somebody had mentioned this other one called Fusion Sacree. And I had bought a decan of that from this lovely young lady by the name of Terry. And I think I mentioned that the other night. I thought she was a guy, ended up being a girl, and I had to apologize to her. And she said, it's fine. So anyway, I remember that. But, you know, this is two makes of that. It's called the Fusion Sacree Lou, which is for men, and then the Fusion Sacree. I couldn't remember whether she gave me Lou or not. So I was asking the question, what is Lou, what is no Lou? Lou means it's men. So I'm like, man, I got to wait till I get home and find out. But I knew it smelled good regardless of what it was. I sprayed it on my knee the other night. Well, here it is. This is the beautiful 10 mil decant she sent me. 10 mils. Fusion Sacree for him. And this is made by... Who is this made by? I can't pronounce the name. But it's made by... Fusion Sacree for him, made by Majda Bekali. And then it comes like... You should see these bottles. These when I get it, because I am getting it. The bottle is so crazy. In fact, you want to see what the bottle look like? Like, you may pull up a sculpture, because some of them have sculptures for the bottle, and then the bottle themselves are sculptures. Oh my goodness. Just sometimes the bottles cost so much just for the bottles, because these sculptures. Anyway, this one I'm reading from is Fusion Sacree for Him by Maji Bakali. Sculptures, olfactives, olfactives, which means, you know, smelling for men. I don't have, that's not this right here as far as the sculpture. Not unless she had the sculpture and everything. But the bottle is so sexy, and y'all gotta check that out. I wish I could show y'all that bottle. But type it in, Fusion Sacree, and you can find it for yourself. Fusion, Sacree. And just look it up. You can check it out. And this had notes of sweet, warm, spicy, aromatic, balsamic, fresh spicy, and caramel. This thing smells amazing. And that's why at first it was like, I got to get either one because I'm getting it from the same place. It's called Men New York. And they have all these exotic colognes and fragrances and perfumes up there. And I can't wait to take the trip up there. I should go up there on my vacation, but I'm actually going someplace else. But one day I'm going to New York and I'm going to visit Men New York so I can see all these great, great fragrances. This has so many notes in it. I'm just going to tell you what it says. I can't even try to point at them. Future Sacree for him was made by Maja Bakali. And it says sculptures of olfactives, which is when you had the sculptures. It's Oriental Spicy for Men. This is a new fragrance. Fusion Sacree for him was launched in 2012. The nose behind this fragrance is Bertrand Duchaufour. Okay. Top notes are rum, lemon, celery, sweet orange, neroli, cardamom, lavender, artemisia, and bergamot. That's all on the top note. And wrong hand. And it smells so exotic, y'all. It smells so exotic. I'm not wearing this. I'm not going to wear this until I get my bottles. Then I'm going to start spraying this up. Like I do all my fragrances. I'll get the samples or whatever. I use the samples first before I start spraying up. Just like with Stinky Stank. You know, I mean, my Pour l'Oiseau. Yeah, man. I'm spraying up my sample. That's on right now, too. This on both arms. I'm going to sleep with that tonight. Sexy. But this right here, on my hand, Future Sacree, and Andy Tower Desert, man, I should sleep beautifully tonight. All right, now, I went off on the tangent again. Back to middle notes are coffee, tuberose, geranium, clove, and pear. That's the middle notes, okay? The base notes are licorice, benzoin, opoponax, amber, cedar, sandalwood, vanilla, caramel, and musk. Imagine. Now, that's a lot of notes. But this stuff has to be blended, and that's what Bertrand Duchaufour does. That's what he do. He got to take he picks these things out. Okay, what if I do is I throw a little bit of that in there. Okay, you know, when you just throw that in. It's almost like when you ladies, when you making a dish and you trying to make it different from, you might have tasted it at, say, you went to Cheesecake Factory or maybe Blue 2-0 or something like that, and they made a dish, you're like, oh, that dish is hot, but I can make it better. And then you come home and you try to take it to another level, and you add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, and try to make it your thing. Well, the same thing when they make these, because, everybody have different notes, but now you want to find a different note. Who uses celery? Who uses celery? What? Celery? A pear. My man got a celery and pear. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I mean, throw a little rum in there to make it boozy. Oh. This is the greatest hobby besides me playing guitar. And right now, this is better than me playing instruments right now. Just learning about this, smelling these different scents, man. I've always wore cologne all my life, and I've tried to wear the best of colognes even when I was coming up, because my dad wore great colognes. But man, this is just a whole nother level, y'all. This is a whole nother level. When I started buying colognes, I was going to Macy's and whatever, and I was spending money on buying Macy's stuff and whatever, just your regular colognes. And then all of a sudden, I got turned on to one niche. And what was my first niche I bought? I gotta look over there and see. My first niche, which is usually everybody's first niche fragrance, is Serge Lutens Chergui. That was my first, and you can't find it in stores. No, you can't. Anyway, that was my first niche fragrance. And then that was it. I was off, man. I ain't want any more department store fragrances. I got a whole shelf of department store fragrances. I'm ready to go through them bad boys and they get ready to hit the door. Because everything in my cage is about to be straight up, yeah, I mean, holla at your boy, niche. I'm going to keep a couple of non-niche, like Terry Mugler to me is niche. Pure Havana, niche. Pure Leather, niche. Pure Malt, niche-ish. Yeah, come on now. Even some of the nice stuff. Let me take y'all over here to my cage. You want to walk over here to my cage? This is my cage. Can y'all see? Come on. Show them the cage. This is my cage. I'm going to turn the light on. See y'all. Whoa. Messing up. Turn the light on so y'all can. I turn my light on every night so they don't be lonely. My box is up top. This is my cage, as you can see. All them babies in there. Armoire. This is the top shelf. This is all niche. Everything up here is niche. Even Encre Noir is niche. ask my man about Encre Noir. I ain't gonna tell you who my man is. Just mention Encre Noir when you see him. Next is my next niche, and you see that bottle right there, right in the middle. That's the bottle that I just got a little bit in. Y'all can see the Serge Lutens stuff right there too, and them square bottles on the side. That one there and that one right there. That's my first niche, Serge Lutens. Anyway, and then the rest is Hermes, a mixture of everything. Lieston, Bond, New York, Bond number 9, New Harlem, stuff like that. And then here we have my other stuff, which includes some great stuff too, including the we got Narciso. Let me try to get this. Narciso Rodriguez, Midnight in Paris, Lolita Lempica, and then I have my regular stuff like Issey Miyake, Allure, Blanc. So this is my third shelf, and then here's the Yamins. Okay, we gotta go. So anyway, all right. Yo, y'all ain't supposed to be back here. This is the love room. Let y'all see a little bit of the love room. See, got plants back here. See that big ass mirror? I need that big ass mirror. Well, actually, sometimes the guests need that big mirror because they want to be able to see you. Excuse me, did I say that? Anyway, so that's the dealio, y'all. So look here. This is what I do. I'm in it. Let me be in it. Let me do my thing. That RaJuR CD, Real Deep Cool. Check it out. Grammy nomination night, December 6th. Check that out. Type in RaJuR Music on the web. See what it comes up with. Or just go to the web and type in Real Deep Cool. The first thing is smashing. You know what it is. It's on the World Wide Web. Type in Real Deep Cool and see what pops up first. Because y'all did it for me. Y'all did that. And undo it, me. If you didn't support me, it wouldn't even be up there. It's the first thing when you type in because people have been supporting it. Gosh, what? To my man, Centrifugal Force. Yo, holla at your boy, man. Thank you, man. I hope you look at my review. I'm not exclusive like you, man. Your reviews are tight, man. You had me buying some lovely stuff, man. I can't wait to get my Profumo Di Forte, man. My Versailles Vintage Ombre Mediterranean. I can't wait to get that. That's next year. Another one, you got a couple more, man. I think I'm going to get Ombre Rousse, too. But this to my main, man. All the other reviewers, man, on YouTube, man. And thank y'all, man. Y'all brought me into this game, man. I enjoyed talking about my music as well. And just talking about stuff in general. Life in general with me. All that stuff, too. So give me a time to, like, therapeutically, do some things as well as, let people know about music and this. When we not talking about music, studio's in the other room. If y'all want to talk about music and guitars and amps and mixers and A to D converters and Apogee and all that stuff, yeah, I get down with that too. That's what I do. You know what I mean? But if y'all just want to talk this, I can just talk this. If you want to talk music, I can talk music. Guitar, I want to talk. Whatever you want to talk about, life, come on now. Holla at your boy. I don't know everything. I might get some advice from you. That's why I need to talk sometimes. Maybe you'll tell me something I need to know. Holla at your boy. I got to go. I hope Dallas get their ass whipped. I can't stand them. New York, stand up. You know what I mean? Holla at your boy, Raj. I got things to do.